So Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs got destroyed in Super Bowl 55, 31-9. And look, I picked the Buccaneers at the very start of the 2020 season to win the Super Bowl. And once the season rolled around, once the playoffs, got underway, and we got the Super Bowl matchup that we were all probably waiting for between Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, Buccaneers versus Chiefs. I told everyone that the Kansas City Chiefs were going to lose that Super Bowl. Okay, and a big reason why the Buccaneers won that Super Bowl, quite frankly, was pretty simple. Tom Brady's supporting cast showed up, and Patrick Mahomes did not. Tampa Bay outcoached Kansas City, and Tampa Bay beat Kansas City in every single aspect of football on that day in Super Bowl 55. They embarrassed Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And look, everyone hypes up Patrick Mahomes. They say, oh, Patrick Mahomes is amazing. Oh, I got to kiss his feet. Oh, Patrick Mahomes, he's going to win 5 or 6 Super Bowls. He's going to challenge Tom Brady as the greatest quarterback of all time. Patrick Mahomes can't be stopped. Yeah, you got to choose Patrick Mahomes, man. And look, I understand. Patrick Mahomes is amazing. He's a joy to watch. And he's going to be an all-time great quarterback when it's all said and done. Okay, all he needs is the longevity because he's already won an MVP. He's already won a Super Bowl. Anything else he adds to his legacy is just more gravy added to the basket, you know? But here's the thing. I've always told people that Patrick Mahomes' job compared to other NFL quarterbacks in the NFL, it's relatively easy, at least compared to the Deshaun Watsons of the world. Compared to guys like Sam Darnold. And I get it. Patrick Mahomes is arguably the most talented guy in the sport. Maybe not named Aaron Rodgers, okay? But here's the thing. I always talk about when quarterbacks have success, you have to look at the supporting cast. Because I've seen Hall of Fame quarterbacks like Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw, and Tom Brady win a bunch of Super Bowls. But people forget, Joe Montana had a great coaching staff. And a great roster. All-time great rosters. Same thing with Terry Bradshaw. Same thing with Tom Brady. I've always been telling people, look, the Kansas City Chiefs are not super Patrick Mahomes dependent. In fact, before Patrick Mahomes got there, the Chiefs were already a playoff team. All Patrick Mahomes had to do was jump in that car and rep up the speed a little bit and just not wreck the thing, okay? When you're facing the Kansas City Chiefs, yes, you're facing Patrick Mahomes. Yes, you have to pay attention to him. But you also have to pay attention to Andy Reid, who's arguably one of, if not the best play caller and offensive mind in football right now today. Andy Reid knows his stuff, okay? You also have to game plan for Travis Kelce, who's on pace to be an all-time great tight end. And he was a good tight end before Patrick Mahomes became a Kansas City Chief. You also have to pay attention to Tyreek Hill, arguably the most lethal weapon in the entire NFL. You can make the argument that Tyreek Hill is the best wide receiver in football right now. He's in that elite category. He's at least the most fastest wide receiver. He's at least the hardest to game plan for. You also have to prepare for the Chiefs' offensive line. They're great running backs. The great defense. A couple of years ago when the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes wasn't all that great. The Chiefs' defense is really what kept them in the game versus the 49ers. And like I said, Patrick Mahomes inherited a 12-win team before he even stepped onto the field. Because the Chiefs, before they drafted Patrick Mahomes, they won 12 games the previous year. And here's the thing. I say all that to say this. Super Bowl 55 proved that even Patrick Mahomes needs elite players to win a Super Bowl. Because here's the thing. In Super Bowl 55, for one of the first times, and arguably maybe even the first time in Patrick Mahomes' career, we saw him face a team that was significantly better than him, or at least could match his team blow for blow, talent for talent, okay? The offensive line was crappy for Patrick Mahomes. The wide receivers were dropping passes, and boom, Patrick Mahomes looked like a scrub. He choked in the Super Bowl. And quite frankly, that's okay because he was running for his life. The wide receivers were dropping passes. Guys weren't getting open. And Patrick Mahomes was finally asked to do what Deshaun Watson's been having to do since he started his career in Houston. Play behind a bad offensive line. Sam Darnold's been asked to do that. Sam Darnold, I know people, aren't that big of Sam Darnold fans. I'm not the biggest Sam Darnold fan. But Sam Darnold was a number 3 overall pick for a reason. He has some talent, okay? He's just been supported horribly, okay? So for the first time in Patrick Mahomes' career, in the Super Bowl, he got punched in the mouth. And we saw that the hype that is Patrick Mahomes needs to slow down just a tad bit, because even the best of the best, even an incredibly talented quarterback in Patrick Mahomes, needs great talent around him to win a Super Bowl. And sometimes in the NFL, it's all about where you land. Sometimes guys just get unlucky. Like Phillip Rivers, he landed with the Chargers. Meanwhile, Ben Roethlisberger, he landed with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Eli Manning, he landed with the New York Giants. Phillip Rivers just was the unlucky cat in the bag. So that's how I feel about Patrick Mahomes. Even Patrick Mahomes needs elite players to win a Super Bowl. So the next time you say, oh, this quarterback needs a stacked roster to win, so does Patrick Mahomes. So does Tom Brady. Tom Brady literally left the Patriots because he said, I don't have enough good playmakers. I need more. I need Mike Evans. I need Antonio Brown. I need Chris Godwin. I need an all-star team because I can't carry this team anymore. So that's how I feel about Patrick Mahomes and this whole narrative that, oh, Patrick Mahomes is this guy that's invincible. That is false, because even Patrick Mahomes needs elite players to win a Super Bowl. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the Juiciest Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. And I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big-time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the Juiciest Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God bless day, and I'm out.